G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. I'm coming to you all the way from Brisbane, Australia, the land from down under, and I'm wanting to learn all things about the Netherlands. This particular video was suggested to me by one of my members on Discord. Shout out to Peter J. Peter J, Gerben, love your suggestions, keep them coming. Mate, we know all about the waterways in the Netherlands and the incredible engineering because the Netherlands is so flat and everything that you guys had to do to come up with, to stop the country from being flooded. We've got this video, the seawall that saved a nation. I'm excited. Let's get into it. But before we do, guys, please make sure to jump on and smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bells for all future videos. Let's get into it. The seawall that saved a nation. Let's roll. Wow.
Constructed more than 85 years ago to protect low-lying areas of the Netherlands from flooding, the AussieTash is a true wonder of engineering. Spanning 32 kilometres and holding back the Wadden Sea, the project was one of the largest engineering feats of its time and is credited with saving large parts of the country from catastrophic flooding in 1953. But while the AussieTash has stood firm for almost a century, rising sea levels and stronger storms mean Dutch authorities are now investing $617 million to strengthen the structure so it can withstand a 1 in 10,000 year storm.
Oh my gosh.
Using 75,000 concrete blocks, constructing new drainage systems and being aided by the latest technology, this nation-saving seawall is getting a supersized upgrade.
This is really, really cool. So rising sea levels are making them, they need to change it. If they don't, it's going to get flooded. So, they're using concrete walls and, mate, I'm noticing the windmills. It's sustainable. I'm not saying it's 100% sustainable, but from what I'm seeing here, it looks like, it's sustainable. And that's something that the Dutch do. They're very innovative and, they believe in sustainability and creating things from natural resources, from what I've learnt about the Netherlands while doing this channel. So yeah, this looks like a really cool video. I'm pumped. Just look how long this road is. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it, but mate, 32 kilometers long. Just think about how long that actually is, man. That is crazy. The seawall that saved a nation. Let's go. Wow.
When works first started in 1927, the construction of the AussieTash was one of the largest undertakings of its kind anywhere in the world, with more than 36 million cubic metres of material needed to span the 32-kilometre mouth of the Zuiderzee.
Wow.
Starting in 4 locations along the length of the dike, ships began dredging material and depositing it directly onto the sea floor until it breached the surface. Rocks were used to strengthen the dike, and it was raised to its final height with sand and clay before being topped with grass to hold the surface material together.
Yeah.
Rising 7 metres above sea level and sitting 90 metres wide, the seawall enabled the construction of a causeway directly connecting North Holland with Friesland, drastically reducing travel time between the two provinces. While the site typically employed 4,000 to 5,000 workers each day, the end of the project saw 10,000 workers, 27 dredgers, 13 floating cranes and 132 barges work carefully timed shifts to feverishly close the wall at low tides.
Okay guys, my first question is before we talk about how cool these pictures are in real life, do you guys have any family members like your great-great-grandma or your great-great-grandpa, that were involved in constructing this bridge? Do you remember stories? Have you seen work documents? Anything like that? Because this is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Oh my gosh. And just to see how it started, they're putting dirt and stuff on the seabed, on the sea floor, to construct this because the seabed, it's just there. And you're looking like 80 years later with the rise in sea level. They have to put concrete walls because sea level is getting higher. This is so cool, man. I love it. I love seeing old footage, man. I absolutely love it. Like, if you look on, you see footage of them building the Sydney Harbour Bridge in Australia. That's really cool. Just seeing old footage, and the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that, which I have climbed, that's really, really cool. But seeing footage of like this is just really, really cool. And I love that we still have these archives, man. They're cool. Really cool.
On the 28th of May 1932, the final gap in the dike was filled, separating the Netherlands from the Wadden Sea and creating one of Europe's largest lakes in the process. While many minor upgrades and improvements have been made to the dike in the years since, rising sea levels and an increase in the frequency and ferocity of storms has left it in need of reinforcement, and 2019 saw the start of a major strengthening project. While raising the height of the dike was considered, this would use more material and add significant cost to the project.
So how are they doing it?
Instead, engineers will strengthen the barrier by adding a layer of concrete reinforcing blocks along its length, resisting erosion and preventing breaches during rough storms. Each of these blocks will be microchipped to ease the process of tracing and maintaining them in the future.
Okay, that's cool.
Though passive sluice gates were built into the original structure to discharge water from the lake twice a day during low tides, the difference in water level on either side of the dike at low tide is no longer enough for sufficient drainage.
Yeah.
To ensure the lake doesn't become flooded by the rivers that feed into it, 2 of the largest pumping stations in Europe will be constructed alongside the sluice gates. The dike's locks will be expanded to improve the passage of boats, and the A7 causeway will be widened.
This is so incredible to watch.
When the seawall was first built, little concern was given to the environment or local habitats that the new structure would be dividing, and the dike caused a large drop in local fish populations. To correct this and encourage biodiversity, a new fish migration river will connect the 2 habitats.
Oh, that's cool. This is cool. This is really, really cool here. Correct me if I'm wrong. There is a bike lane across this seawall. For certain, I'm sure I've seen a bike lane. A 32-kilometre dedicated bike lane across this seawall. In the comments, let me know if I'm seeing things. If there is, who has rode their bike or walked this seawall? That's it there, hey. For sure. That is the bike lane. It's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love it. Oh, it just blows my mind. I'm not really the engineering type person. I'm not a science person. I couldn't figure out how this works, but I'm so just loving it. Loving hearing the story and all the stuff that needs to be done to, upgrade it and what they're going to do and how they're going to keep the fish from not being extinct and all that sort of stuff. It's really cool. The fish migration system, that's really cool.
The scale of this scheme means that over 500 architects, civil engineers and contractors are all collaborating throughout the design and pre-construction phases from different geographic locations.
Yeah.
When the dike was first constructed, this simply wouldn't have been possible.
No.
Design coordination would have taken place in person, with engineers comparing paper drawings and updating hand-drawn information as changes were made. The contrast with today couldn't be more stark.
Oh, yeah.
To avoid mistakes which could cost time and money if discovered out on the seawall itself, the team are using Autodesk's BIM 360 model coordination platform. Uploading their design models into a shared environment online enabled the team to coordinate them and run automated clash detection, identifying any errors in the model before works commenced on site.
That's cool, hey.
This approach also gave the project team greater insight and understanding, improving quality and speeding up design iterations. The team used Autodesk's Assemble software to track, manage and visualize quantity changes between models, improving efficiency and cutting change management time in half.
Yeah.
The use of a common location online to share and store design information ensures that engineers and contractors can always access and work from the latest information, further cutting the risk of errors occurring during construction.
Oh my gosh.
The clever reinforcement...
It's incredible to think about, like, when this was originally, engineered in 1930s, mate. Like I said, engineers, they had everything on piece of paper. It was all handwritten. There would have been, hundreds of, copies and, changes to, the engineering designs and stuff. I wonder if these documents still exist. I wonder if anyone kept any of these original handwritten engineered documents over 80 years ago. Who knows? But now they're all doing it. They're just connecting to the internet and uploading their files and stuff like that. You know, one person could be in Germany, one person could be in the Netherlands, another person could be in Australia. Who knows, mate? That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But together, you know, engineers from all over the world are working to update this seawall to save the Netherlands. And that's really cool.
Enforcement of this 1920s seawall, enabled by 2020's technology, is likely to prove a powerful example to other countries in the years ahead.
Oh, yeah.
As our planet grapples with a changing climate. Due to fully complete in 2023 and not require further major upgrade works until at least 2050, the seawall that saved a nation is likely to go on protecting it for decades to come.
Wow.
To learn more about how the Offshore-Dike project team was supported by AussieTash, click the link below. And if you enjoyed this video,
I loved it.
Subscribe to the B1M.
Okay, so the Offshore-Dike, the seawall that saved a nation. So all the work they've done now should keep it all good until 2050, they said. But mate, do they have ideas for the rest of the world? Climate change, mate, it's a thing. Global warming, it's a thing. But yeah, this is just showing what to do in like 25 years. Because let's face it, guys, 2050. That is 26 years away. That's not very long, mate. Fair income. That's not very long. So the work that's taken place on this bridge, mate, people are going to be looking at this in like 10, 15 years saying, mate, if it's going to take 10 years to do this, we need to start now. So yeah, this was really, really cool. I love this video suggestion. Just loved it, Peter J. That was the video for today, guys. If you liked it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and of course, remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Cheers to Man Under. Take care. Bye.